YieldNodes.com and YieldNodes review, guys. That's what we're going to talk about here today. YieldNodes. Is it legitimate? Can you make a legitimate passive income from this deal? And they're claiming 5 to 15% projected pure profit paid out every month. Is it true, or is this just another load of bunk? Hey, Rory Singh here from the powerhousemarketer.com. Thank you for joining me here today. Please find the big red button if this is your first time on this channel and click on that bell notification icon as well. That way you won't miss out on any important information. Most of the time I do reviews here. Sometimes I find some good systems. Sometimes I find some not so good systems. I've uncovered some pretty nasty scams where people have lost billions of dollars collectively. So get into the know, make sure you don't lose out or miss out. So subscribe and click that bell notification icon. Also, if you're looking for a legitimate way to make money online, you can get access to my #1 recommended opportunity underneath this video. First link in the description. Powerful opportunity. I used to be a truck driver who worked 70 hours per week or more. Income was okay, but I had no time to live, and then due to health issues I had to find a way to replace my income and even surpass it. After doing my due diligence and research, I finally found a proven system and a blueprint meaning a step-by-step process and curriculum that taught me everything I needed to know in order to start making a full-time paycheck online. So if that's you right now looking for something legit, you could take a look at this after watching this video. Of course, underneath this video, it would be the first link in the description. I use a couple different pages. This is like a black one, and then I sometimes use another lead capture page called that is blue. Okay, so you can take a look at that after. Anyways, so that's what we're going to get into here. YieldNodes review, YieldNodes.com. In a nutshell, it's a type of system, and they do have an affiliate marketing program. They're not talking too much about that, but there is an affiliate marketing program, and I'm seeing guys on YouTube and Facebook that are marketing their affiliate links. Okay, that's just a little heads up there. Now, in a nutshell, it's a way for people who are interested in crypto to get some gains, according to the terminology and ad copy and wording that I'm reading here on their website. Okay, so in a nutshell, that's what it is. They're claiming it's a passive income opportunity for the crypto enthusiast. Okay, now the first thing I want to know is who they are. I checked them out. They're all real guys, which is nice for a change. I'm usually some of the systems that I'm asked to review are created by guys in Russia, and they use like paid actors and paid models to pretend they're CEO. Now this guy here, Steve H, I don't know why these four gentlemen here, so they're real, but I don't know why they don't have their full names. You really got to do some digging to investigate who they are. But Steve H turns out to be Steve Horman. Okay, on a digital footprint, they have information on the website. That's yieldnodes.org. It's a different version of yieldnodes.com. Okay. Of course, he has a LinkedIn profile. That's the CEO I'm talking about of YieldNodes. LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. And outside of that, I found very little information about him. But he's a real person. And other people are claiming that he is an expert and has been in the investment industry since 2014. Even I'm reading what it says right here from this reviewer here, Jesse Singh's website. The CEO of YieldNodes is Steve Horman, who has been in the investing niche. I call it niche since 2014, according to the LinkedIn. So according to LinkedIn, that's what Steve has on his LinkedIn profile. Everything that I'm reading here about these guys is what they have put on their LinkedIn profile. So that's what you're dealing with. The good thing is they're real people. That's what I have to say about them. Now, testimonial there. What I want to know, let me get back to the passive side of things here. I don't want to get into too much of the technical, jargon and all that stuff. Masternoding. Okay, so they're using masternoding, okay, and they're claiming it's not mining. But masternoding, simplified, means the process that it takes to create a cryptocurrency digital coin, okay? A network of computers, blah, 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 at the end of the day, create, after solving mathematical equations, at the end of the day, bunch of network of computers, right, all doing hard work, solving mathematical problems, creates a digital piece of gold on the back end, right? Isn't that it in a nutshell? Okay. Now they're claiming it's not mining, but we'll get into all that in just a moment. I'm thinking most people don't care if it is mining or if it isn't mining. Most of you guys want to know, hey, can we get passive income for just putting our money here instead of leaving it at the bank, if you have any savings at your bank account? YieldNodes is a complex multi-tiered node rental program based on new blockchain-based economy. In essence, revenue is generated through combination of noding, price gains, services that work in using this is like techno jargon that lawyers are going to put. Most people have no clue about all this stuff. They just heard, hey, crypto, like Bitcoin's got lots of value, right? And of course it does. But at the end of the day, you want to know that it works. But let's just take a look at this. So they claim that they started as a side project in 2018. YieldNodes entered extensive beta phase, and a group of hand-picked early adopters. Okay, we're going to get back to the passive side of things in just a moment. The domain itself was first created in September 26, 2019 and updated May 29, 2021. Okay. Most of the traffic going to that website, 30% coming from the US, 13.8% out of Taiwan, 10.7% from the island of Mauritius. Okay. Now, Wayback Machine. These guys were claiming they've been around since 2018. I did a Wayback search here. I'm not seeing any records for 2018. Of course, the website wasn't even around until the domain itself. I mean, you could register a domain and not have it pointed to any website. So the domain was only created in September 26, 2019. So if they claim that they've been around since 2018, I don't know if they're talking about, did they have another company or another website? Those are some questions that I'd be asking, okay? But they updated to the new version of that website on May 29th, 2021, right? That's just like less than a month ago? That's like a week ago, right? Let me just click on this here for a second here. Yeah, less than a week ago to that version there. Okay, no biggie. But I'm not seeing any record for YieldNodes. For YieldNodes.com, even though it was created in 2019, there's no bars here on webarchive.org. In 2020, the first snapshot, our website archive was created on August 4th, 2020. Okay. No other screenshots of that website before August 4th, 2020 on webarchives.org, also known as Wayback Machines. Okay. So I'm not saying they're lying or anything. Maybe they had another project or project name or another website. Okay. But that, at the end of the day, that's what I'm looking at. I'm not seeing any record until August 4th, 2020. See, there's no bars in 2019, only in 2020. That's when traffic started going into this thing. Okay. Now, the program in a nutshell, minimum deposit required, and they're asking for euros. Steve Horman is based out of Italy, based on the information that I found. And the company itself, they're having an address in Hong Kong. It's at the bottom of the website here on the footer. Maximum investment, $250,000. So minimum $500, maximum $250,000. The contract can be canceled at any time after the 6th month. Okay. In order to get an ROI here, you have to lock your money, your investment, right? Paid in euros or US dollar or Bitcoin, but based on minimum of 500 euros and maximum of 250,000 euros. Okay. But they accept euro, US dollar, or Bitcoin. So your value-based currency, whether that be fiat or digital, has to be locked up for 6 months. Okay. And they're claiming that you can earn a projected 5 to 15% pure profit. Okay. So some of you want to know, is there a scam that exists here? It's too soon to tell. Okay. What you're going to have to do is you have to lock in for 6 months and wait to see if you're going to actually get a pure profit of 5 to 15%. That's the only way. So I don't know yet if a scam exists now on the legal side of things. They're not registered. They're not showing that they're registered anywhere in the world to legally give you guys a passive investment opportunity. A lot of people have been saying, well, crypto doesn't have to be anything to do with crypto, doesn't need to be registered with the SEC or the FCA or the Canadian regulators or any other, big time regulator or even the Philippines SEC. But yes, they do. Okay, because I've seen other companies get shut down by a securities regulator. Some of you don't know what a securities regulator is. Type that into Google. What is a securities regulator? And basically, in a nutshell, right, you're going to find out that any company that's promising you a passive investment opportunity has to legally register with a government body called a security regulator. So as an example, there are people coming out of the US looking for financial freedom, 30%. So most of the traffic in the world right now is coming out of the US. Now the US, YieldNode has to make it legit. They got to register with the SEC USA. Okay, that is the financial regulator. If they're not showing any proof that they're registered, I'm not seeing any certificate. So most likely they're not registered with the SEC. I'm not seeing any proof that they're registered in Italy. I'm not seeing any proof that they're registered in Canada. I'm not seeing any proof that they're registered in Mauritius. I'm not seeing any proof that they're registered anywhere in the world to give anyone a legal passive investment opportunity. So at the end of the day, in order to make this 100% legit, they need to register with the securities to make it official so that it would be a long-term investment opportunity. But on the outside, I'm seeing a lot of affiliates out there promoting the idea to hopeful investors a passive investment opportunity where you don't have to do any sponsoring, recruitment, or even marketing. You don't have to do anything. And they're saying stuff like, instead of you locking your money away and getting next to nothing at the bank, you know, even a bank has to register. If you have a bank account anywhere in the world right now, legally they are registered with the financial security regulator in your jurisdiction, in your country, in your region, in your province, in your state, right, in your location. And or else they wouldn't, your bank wouldn't even be able to give you even a tiny little percentage, 0.001% back at the end of the day. So at the end of the day with this, what I'm saying here, we're going to have to wait and see if the investors who are getting into YieldNodes are actually getting a passive investment, and for how long, and hopefully they stay up and running, long enough so that people can actually see a return. But it's kind of a high risk because you got to wait it out for 6 months, and 6 months, it can be a long wait, especially if you need that capital and ROI back. Okay. And lastly, I see a lot of people bashing banks, but at least with the bank, you can put your money in there, and 6 months down the road, if you can let it sit, yeah, you're going to get some tiny returns here and there, but at least you'll be able to get your money out, right? With a lot of these passive investment opportunities, you put them in and then you keep your fingers crossed, and hopefully you gain more than you lose. So at the end of the day, I can't recommend YieldNodes yet. We're just going to have to wait it out and see how it performs, and see, most importantly, if they finally register with the big regulators. They have to. Okay, so this concludes my YieldNodes review. Thank you for watching. If you didn't already subscribe, please do so. Also click on that bell notification icon. And lastly, if you're looking for a way out, powerful opportunity underneath this video, you can get access to that first link in the description. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.